Hey guys, Brooke here with another video from Ariel Explained. I'm going to show it once through with spin, and then we'll break down step by step. So I start by pressing the hoop away, and as it starts to come back towards me, I lift the leg. The timing is important, so play around with it a little bit, but I'm bringing my right leg into the hoop because I'm spinning to the right for this combo. The spin really does kind of matter with this combo, so I would recommend either spin to the right, or if you're gonna spin to the left, redo the whole thing, but the opposite side. So anyways, I'm spinning off that back foot, and then I'm going to lift my back leg, which is my left leg, off the ground. I spin around for a second, and then I start to bring that left leg around in the same direction as the spin. So I bring it around to the front. I kind of hang out there for a moment. And then I'm gonna take my left knee, I'm gonna straighten the right leg as I place that left knee just below the kneecap, like where the doctor hits it at the reflex. And I pike my hips forward, arms are straight, arch the back. And then I start to lower back down. I keep my right leg straight as I cross my left leg over my right thigh completely, so it doesn't go into the hoop, it crosses over before. I bring my left hand above my right hand, swivel out towards the left. This might pick up speed if you're spinning. And then I'm gonna reach for that right leg overhead with my left hand. So I still have my right hand holding. It was the left hand that transferred above the right when I was coming through, and then it also comes off. So the right hand never moves. It's the left hand that switches and then grabs the foot. So then I take that right foot and I plant it flat in the hoop. I re-grab with both hands as I slide that left foot up the span set. I lift my hips, I pivot that right foot, so I bring the hoop into my shoulder. I'll do a little more of a breakdown on that part at the end of this. So I get into that right shoulder, I'm in this L shape. I should be secured to where I can release the hands. I'm in this inverted position. And then I'm gonna grab the hoop at about 3 and 9 o'clock, as high as I can get my hands on either side. I lift my hips, I slide that left foot up the span set. I still have my right shoulder in the hoop for the next move. If you're not gonna do the next move, your shoulder doesn't really need to be there. So I arch that right foot behind, like I'm trying to touch my head with it. Now, since that right shoulder's still in there, I'm taking that right leg, I'm bringing it down towards me, and I'm reaching around with the right hand so I can open it up and make it look like really splitty. So I try to hold this shape for a few rotations, and then to come out, I'm gonna take that right hand off, let that right leg come through, re-grab the hoop with the right hand with my thumb facing up. So I bring that right leg back in. I start to slide down that left foot on the span set until I come to this V-shape position. So my booty is to the left side. Then I cross that left leg over the right, and I'm in my double leg cradle. I just kind of hang out here for a second. And then I'm going to re-grab the hoop for stability as I bring my legs up and into my man in the moon position as I shift my booty into the center. So now I'm in like a low little man in the moon shape, pressing my toes into the hoop. And then I'm going to grab, think of like an Amazon hand position, if that's familiar to you. I'm letting my legs come down to the left side. I'm keeping my right leg extended because I like my right side split better. So I'm aiming for a right side split. I hover until I am close enough to start lowering myself down to that right side split. And ta-da. So I wanted to do an extra little breakdown of this part when I go into that inverted shape. So I'm crossing that left leg over the right thigh completely. I lift my hips, I scissor squeeze my thighs together. I do not come to a seated, and that left hand comes above the right. I tuck my head through so I can come out the other side. That left leg is staying in the hoop. And that top hand, which is my left hand, is the one that's going to reach for that leg overhead. You don't actually have to grab the leg. You can just kind of like bring the leg up and then just stay holding the hoop with both hands. But the leg pull is optional. Once I release that leg, I'm gonna re-grab that left hand above the right. That right foot plants into the hoop at about 3 o'clock, flat-footed, like you press your whole foot flat on there. You take your left leg up the opposite side of the hoop to the left side. Foot goes on the span set. The hoop is spinning to the right, so it's kind of like almost spinning in the direction you need, but I am pivoting that foot so it rotates the hoop into my shoulder. You can use the right hand to pull the hoop into your shoulder if you need to, but the way that I did it with the foot pivoting, my foot started out flat with my toes upward, and now my foot is kind of like facing more like in a downward direction, so you do have to pivot off of that right foot to flip to this like upside down L shape. I grab the hoop on both sides. I lift my hips, I slide that left foot up that's on the span set, and I just arch back here. And then I bring that back leg down towards like my shoulder area so I can then open up. You could really even grab the inside of the leg. You don't have to bring the hand around the leg onto the hoop. You could just grab the inside of the calf right there. But the way that I did it is I reached around it for the hoop, and then I kind of like press my hips forward into the hoop so I make it look like a little extra straighter, I guess. So that's the whole thing. Try it, let me know how it goes. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can always reach out to me on Instagram. I'm at Ariel_Brooke. And you can comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hope to see you for the next video.